Three, two, one. We're live. Welcome to Launch, Business Insights for Leaders by Leaders. Don't forget, Launch is free to subscribe to, follow, and share. If you haven't yet checked out our quick read article on how you can effectively get others to accept change, check it out after the show. I'm Rebecca Bennett, Editor-in-Chief, and this is Launch. Our topic for today is change, then sustain. Once you have effectively tipped the scales to win your colleagues over to a proposed change, you must keep the momentum going so people don't revert back to their old ways. This is what experts call change management. Let's go over 6 tactics you can use to sustain the change. We'll use an example of a company going under automation. Previously, employees were concerned that the new machines and systems coming in would replace them and put them out of a job. Senior management was able to convince them that the machines would take over the monotonous tasks. That way, it could free up their time to work on more impactful things. Tactic 1. Keep the urgency real. Remind your team of the less attractive alternative to the change. Remind them that the company is swimming in a sea of competition, and those that get to the reef first capture the most gains. Per our example, declare that if your company doesn't automate quickly, that other companies who are doing the same thing can get a leg up and win the sales that are paying your salary and commissions. Tactic 2. Keep the vision fresh on everyone's minds. Communicate it daily. In every encounter, take the conversation to the bigger picture, so that way they're reminded of the greater purpose. Provide clarity to anyone who strays from the vision, framed in a way that they can relate to personally. Use meetings throughout the day as an opportunity to nicely summarize at the end of the meeting why we're doing this and the benefits that everyone will feel as a result. Tactic 3. Positive reinforcement. Publicly acknowledge change agents who are taking the lead and making good progress. Lather praise when your team brings in the results, and encourage those who are demonstrating supportive behaviors. Sticking with our automation example, note, in front of others, the additional training of new skills that an employee has taken on. Or, when you offer up a new task, praise the person who raises their hand first to take it on, noting their level of leadership. Tactic 4. Course correction. Those that are digressing or falling back into their old ways need more exposure on the front lines of change. Disapprove of resisting behavior without disregarding the feelings behind the behavior or embarrassing the culprit. If a team member fails to follow the new processes and continues to do the old processes, remind them that they are part of a team and that if the whole team is swimming together one way while they are swimming the other way, they are hurting the team and the progress of their team. Take it a step further and disable bridges in the old process, if possible, to prevent it from being used. Tactic 5. Schedule a steady pace of continuous short-term wins and celebrations to go with them. Wins feel good. They show you that you're moving forwards. Acknowledge these publicly. Tactic 6. Develop change agents to help keep the change alive. It's important to have agents who believe in the mission to continue to spread your message. They can help you perform all of the above in the meetings you're too busy to be in, or on the days that you're out of the office. And you can do this through empowerment, by letting them know that you would like to see them speak up more, perhaps, or help you win over a particular resistor, or even consulting them for suggestions that the team can take as next steps. And you can also use them to help you keep a pulse on the sentiment around the change, especially in more private groups. And then asking what they did to turn the tides in the favor of the change. Remember, a change is only good if you can sustain it. So use these steps to keep gaining ground, embed in the culture, and realize the vision through. Share it. If you thought this video was insightful, share it. And don't forget, subscribe at the link here so you can be notified when we post new content. If you have a story on change leadership, feel free to share it with us and be featured on Launch. And that's a wrap.